see a team from the Pac-12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Cowboys will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bruins offense will get first crack at it today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Cowboys offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Back to pass, it's Flores. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The kick is on its way. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Now the play fake. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thomas. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Bruins in the hurry-up.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a space. Snags it! And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. The Bruins will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from... He's got it. 1st down and more. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Bruins. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Kansas State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there and the Little Apple behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Notre Dame.
That's reeled in. It's Hammond.
It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Under fire. Lets it fly. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all offseason to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. So a drive there of 84 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for blockers. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Trying to take it back. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Cowboys!
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical, and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. And the Bruins headed quickly to the line.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Gonna swing it on second down. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Bruins have pushed it inside the 20. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Bruins have it with a first and goal. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on third down. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They're off to a really strong start and operating with a 14-10 lead. Got the quick pass.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Looking for a man. It's Flores. Makes the grab. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. The Cowboys want to pick up the tempo.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Got a man. It's Fitzpatrick. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Bringing it back. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Neither team's wasting time putting points on the board. They've got it back, down 14-10. To the air on first down. Got his man. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looking to throw. He's got it on the run. That's a live ball. Offense scoops it up and still going. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, UCLA! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by just one over Notre Dame. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle.
Oh, he's got some space. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the Cowboys are in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And the offense has a little bit of success. And what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Throws for the tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Trying to get it to the marker. Finding open areas. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Good spot on the field to go for it. They make it pay off. Not willing to settle for a field goal on this drive.
Yeah, and Reese, I just don't know if field goals are going to win this game, honestly. I think to win, I think you need tutties. So this offense needs to stay on the field, stay aggressive, and try and capitalize after picking up that first down.
One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. He's going to lose a yard on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Flores. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll try the run. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. On third down, he drops to throw. Quick strike complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Bruins line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Man, David, that last drive, an exercise in frustration, just couldn't pay it off with the score.
Yeah, and I think this defense is riding the bend but don't break philosophy. Don't give up explosive plays. This offense, Jesse, has to find a way to manufacture some big plays and some scoring opportunities.
Man, I don't know if they're going to win, David, if they have to keep driving 8, 10, 12 plays. You're right. You got to find chunk plays somewhere. So identify the guys that can score touchdowns and get them the ball.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Bruins want to crank the tempo. They go to the ground. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Here's the pressure. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And the Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Still on his feet at the 35. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Cowboys come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Find some fresh air. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Fitzpatrick. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Grab behind the line. It's Fitzpatrick. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. It's Flores. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. Got his man downfield. There he goes. Touchdown, Bruins. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Brock. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Gives it on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Got it behind the line. It's Brock. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. He's got it and more than enough for a first down. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Cowboys are rolling down the field. Back to throw, it's Flores. Quick completion on the out. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I love finding the big fella down in the red zone. 3rd and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Kansas State has just had no answer to the ferocious tail kicking they're taking today. And if you thought this coach was colorful before, wait till his postgame. They're trailing by 20 to Notre Dame. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, we'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The sure hands, it's Robinson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up. Look out, he's got room. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
But so many of these read plays with quarterbacks, because they're so smart and they're so athletic now, he makes the correct read, the correct decision, goes and gets the first down, new set of downs. Great job by the quarterback.
Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Quickly complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Never a doubt. The lead now 6 here in the second.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Ford. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. He'll pull it on the read. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. The Cowboys have this offense rolling.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Give to the running back. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? And the Cowboys want to move quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Turning it on! The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And the Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Finds his big tight end. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. Better fasten those seatbelts. These offenses are cruising.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They go to the draw. Gets it past the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Bruin uniforms look pretty, but don't let it fool you. They'll stick their face in the fan and run it tough like a Freeman McNeil used to.
Okay, a good pull. Freeman McNeil, I don't remember him, but I do remember a guy like Maurice Jones-Drew, who's a little bowling ball and just ran physical, and just finding those guys that you can feature in your offense.
Second down coming up. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Wants to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, UCLA! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Lloyd. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Unleashes one. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Bruins! What a play! Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they stretch their lead to 13. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air, it's Flores. That's caught, it's Lloyd. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Wants to go up top. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds a man in the middle. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, UCLA. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Flores. Flips it out on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. The give to the back. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and we have run out of time in the second quarter. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or place some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the Rose Bowl.
And the Bruins will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Get a pass rush like that, and the Bruin faithful will give you an 8-clap in a heartbeat.
They'll get jacked up. They'll get excited. I mean, you think about a defense. You got to get those guys up front. You want to dominate college football. You want to be in the mix. Find those big defensive linemen that can make plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Grabbed in the middle. It's Matthews.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Flores. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bruins are on the move. Give to the back.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Zings it complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Bruins trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Bruins! And the punishment has been extended. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Kansas State has just had no answer to the ferocious tail kicking they're taking today. And if you thought this coach was colorful before, wait till his postgame. They're trailing by 27 to Notre Dame.
Looking to throw, it's Flores. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Absolutely center cut. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back on the move. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Flores. Throws to the wideout. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Now this offense is back on the field. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll ride the hot hand. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Robinson. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Makes the catch. It's Flores. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Woods. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Brings up second down.
Wants to keep it in the air. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Gets it out fast. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on fourth down. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. That's caught. It's Fitzpatrick. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
At the 18. Third down coming.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
The Cowboys will send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
Here's the return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down.
And that's another first down.
Takes a handoff. It's Woods. Oh, he's got some space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. He leaves it with his back. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14.
In the red zone.
He'll keep it himself. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. It'll be a draw. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
68, Oklahoma State, 28.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with him. Finds a little space. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. And the Cowboys really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Punt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Gets it out quickly. Hard-hitting tackle. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They've got the screen set up. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They feed him again. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Bought a little time, lets it go. Working that left side now. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cowboys look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on 1st down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Caught near the sticks. It's Fitzpatrick. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be 3rd down. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. The Bruins are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Nice move there. Across the 25, he's got room. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Second down coming up.
Quarterback on the keeper. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They've dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the party each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.